Madison Hill.
And I'm Courtney Revolution.
It is hump day. We are so happy to be here. We're so happy to be here with the T-Tribe.
Let's go.
You guys, we have so much to get into. We are talking about Shane Dawson.
Ooh.
The palette has been released.
Yes.
We know it.
Revealed.
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 Wrong word.
It ain't out, y'all. Don't leave.
Oh, geez. I don't want anyone coming for my feathers. It's been revealed, not released. We're also going to talk, I actually threw this in just because I want to see you have a great reaction, about Lindsay Lohan. Her dad has his own theories as to why Beach Club was canceled.
Who asked him?
And I just can't wait to see what you have to say.
Oh, God.
We're also going to talk about Lizzo because she's breaking records. She beat out Cardi B. So we're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about Danielle Bergoli getting into a physical altercation, hair pulling, screaming,
being
rolling,
carried out the room.
Being carried out. It's wild, you guys. We have the video. You're going to get to see it. She's back to her old ways.
Oh, yeah.
Courtney said it's career-ending material.
This is like, girl, are you really that bad?
Right.
Baby?
Not
according to that footage I saw.
Don't look like you have much skills. If you
Quietest fight I ever heard, Maddison Hill.
We're also going to talk a little bit about Halsey. She confirmed her relationship with Evan Peters. They've been rumored, but now it is official, and shout out to Ellen for getting the tea that we needed.
They showed up to the Halloween parties together, right?
Right.
Yeah.
They did, and that was kind of like, oh, okay, is something going on? But now
Yeah.
Ellen got her to officially say yay or nay.
Well.
We're also going to talk about our girl Taylor Swift because she's receiving a major award at the AMAs. We're going to talk about Ariana, Nicki Normani, a little Jenner tea time with Sophia, Chris, an update on Kylie and Travis, and then we will get into this latest Selena news with the Hailey situation, posting this Instagram story that caused both of us to pause and say, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? We feel like it's shady. We feel like it's a little clowny. All of that good stuff. You guys, right before this, I'm sorry I had to look on my face. I was looking at this viral story that, shout out to my friend Emily, brought my attention to it, about a girl finding a rat in the bottom of her Starbucks iced coffee.
Madison, I have a question.
I'm like wanting to gag just thinking about this.
There's a dead mouse in your Starbucks cup.
Oh, I can't.
It's
literally like
you don't feel that extra weight in your cup.
That's what I'm trying to say.
That don't feel like a lump of coal.
I feel like if I got it in my cup and it was just felt a little off, I would 100% be like, I don't know.
It's feeling a little thick today.
So that's I don't know. Some people are like, this has to be fake. Like, there's no way this real. Either way, the picture is disturbing enough, and I hope that someone wouldn't fake something like that.
The only thing that really stuck out to me in the article was Madison when allegedly the woman went to the police and was like, oh my God, allegedly, you know, it's the real police we're dealing with. She said, oh my God, there's a rat in my coffee, whatever. And they went to Starbucks, the sanitation team, and they wouldn't let the sanitation team, health department, into the kitchen. Why?
Okay,
Why?
that is some Restaurant Impossible-ish. You guys remember that show with Robert Irvine? He would always go through and be like really mean and act like, pull out like gunk from crevices and be like, why is this gunk here?
Was he yelling at people?
Yes, and then the restaurant owners would be like, I don't know why that gunk is there. And he's like, I could be sick in your restaurant.
Gordon Ramsay, girl, snap your neck.
I know. Shout out to Bianca. She said, I love you guys so much. Have an amazing day.
Yes,
You
hey,
guys
Bianca.
have an amazing day too. I see you guys talking about it. You guys Google the picture, but
It's gross.
be warned. Let us warn you. I was going to send it to Leo just so he could see right before. But then I was like staring at it when I was trying to intro and I like was wanting to gag and I just couldn't do it all
Madison,
both at the same time.
It's
It was
gut-turning.
disgusting. It is disgusting.
Ooh.
I wanted to shout out, I saw someone saying something. Oh, Danielle. Danielle T-Tribe member is handling sicky toddler packing, sipping coffee, best show ever that I follow religiously. Never followed any shows before. You are my main topic. Yes, impersonation. Thank you so
Danielle.
much. We appreciate
Mad
you.
sweet.
Also, we have 5, 6, 7, 8.
Miss Mika, nice to meet ya. Miss Mika, she on fleeka. Miss Mika, she loves the tea, ya. And we see ya. Miss Mika.
You switched it
Go
up around a
Mika, go Mika, go Mika. Yes.
You switched it up on me. We normally go here and then here. And then you changed it up. And I was like, why are we pointing when we should go here first?
Sorry. See, I wouldn't be a good flight attendant.
You wouldn't. You
I
would
would
be
be
like,
fired.
the exits are up here.
I would be like, the exits are run for your life. And girl, goodbye. Wear my little parachute, because I'll be done jumped out.
Oh, you guys, Thank you, Miss Mika. We appreciate you. We also have Daisha. Good morning from St. Louis, Missouri. Ooh. SCL, where Nelly is from, one of my favorites. I'm from the other side, Kansas City, but hey, whatever. Missouri is Missouri. You know I stand Nelly.
Listen, Nelly is an incredible artist, and he gave us a huge library of hits.
Thank you. He was the 2000s hip-hop, one of the kings of the 2000s era.
I still feel like he doesn't get enough credit.
Thank you. I agree with that.
Nelly, T-Pain, I feel like
T-Pain does not, and T-Pain is incredibly talented. I did see, this was like a while back, he was on The Breakfast Club, and he revealed that he blew through $20 million in 2 years, and then he was broke, and now he's back to being obviously T-Pain, but he went through a bit of a hardship.
Well, T-Pain, you need to, well, let me not even say nothing, too bad, because I do stand the T-Pain.
Right.
How you blow through $20 million? What was you buying?
I don't know. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it, but he did.
$20 million, all I'm doing is maybe paying full price for Postmates. Maybe. Off the party.
I'm getting Nobu from Postmates whenever I want.
Yeah, that's something like that. $20 million. I ain't going nowhere.
Also, yes, everyone is saying, thanks, Dave. Thanks, Leo. Thank you guys. You guys know we cannot do it without them.
Oh, wait,
we would be a hot mess without Leo and Dave.
I'm going to put their Instagrams in the chat so y'all can follow Hit It Leo and Shambong Dave.
Yes, you guys have to go follow them. They will give you the real BTS that you're craving, because they can film us when we're talking to you guys and we have no idea.
Yeah.
So that's when the real embarrassing stuff comes out. Also, when Courtney and I talk before the red light goes on, that's also when the embarrassing stuff comes out.
Yeah.
And only 2 people get to see that, and that's Shambong Dave and Hit It Leo. So make
I
sure
didn't
you're
even
following
know nothing
them.
was wrong. So, I mean, shout out the whole time. They're like, thank God for that. Shout out to that. I didn't even know what was going on.
You guys, we just are literally just in our own little zone with the
Promise
T-Tribe.
y'all.
That's all it is.
That's it.
We just have the blinders on constantly.
Kelly said, and they follow back.
They do, yes.
Look at that.
Greta says, we stand Shambong Dave and Hit It Leo, and trust me, we do too.
Always.
We do too.
Every day.
They are part of the leaders of the T-Tribe, everybody.
The leaders of the United States of Tea.
Yes, I love it. Shout out to Hailey. She said, woo, fixed, quick, fast. Y'all are pros, and she's doing homework, and I love it. Also, yes, Bianca, we had a little chat on Instagram yesterday. You guys know I always do try to get to the messages. I know I'm not always the best, but I do try. Courtney always has Twitter covered. But you have Twitter covered for the most part.
Yeah, you can always usually get some sort of response from me on Twitter. Don't DM me because the crazies are in there. So just tweet me and we can keep you to the kiki and with a little emoji, because I love emojis.
Exactly. We have to try to keep the crazies out as much as possible. Somehow they still seep their way back in.
Through the crevices.
But we try to keep them out. I feel like the T-Tribe, you guys are also really good about that. Like, you guys are like, hello, someone's acting up. Please take care of the situation. And by please take care of the situation, it means, Courtney, please block this person from the chat.
Sometimes I do it quietly, or sometimes I do it loud.
I can always tell when you're like in trying to get back at somebody, or someone's saying something really mean.
You'll see me quietly and I'm like.
You'll be real quiet and you're like really going through. I love it. I'm like, oh, he's taking care of business. I'm just going to keep talking. Let's see. We have Jadaz doing my pharmacology homework, listening to you guys. Oh, love the top. Thank you. I don't even know where I got this. This was something, you know how you have those things in your closet that are like way in the back? Yes. And you're kind of just like, is this going to work today? And I was struggling this morning, and I put it on. I was like, it's going to work.
It's Wednesday.
It's fine. It's hump day. We also have our fun outfit for Halloween tomorrow.
Yes.
Don't forget. I meant to remind you.
I have a reminder so that I don't forget, because I knew that I would without my telephone. I
will say, you guys know we're not huge dressing up people. But what we're going to wear tomorrow is very us.
Oh, yeah.
And it's very, like, our version of dressing up for Halloween.
Exactly. I'm going to tell you right now, Madison Hill, my real costume for the public cost $20, and she came from Target.
Right.
Not even in the Halloween section. It was, like, around, like, I think me and my boyfriend were, like, looking for, like, towels or something. And we were like, oh, great. This is budget for, give me this.
Exactly. I know. I kind of got suckered into dressing up twice this weekend, but I'm really excited about what we're wearing tomorrow.
Yes, me too.
I'm excited. So you guys make sure you're here tomorrow, of course, 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Set the alarms because we know the notification system.
It's a mess, and we don't control that.
I feel so bad.
I
feel so bad because you guys are always asking us what to do, and I wish we could give you a solution, but we have tried to get answers from the people beyond this room, and no one can give us an answer. So we're so sorry. Someone wants to know if you're single. Muskan, no.
Nah.
You guys, Courtney has been.
I'm so unsingle.
And in a relationship, he's basically common law married at this point.
More or less, honestly. It just is what it is.
I know. I am, of course. I'm like Selena Gomez. I really related to her yesterday when she was like, I'm super, super single. And I was like, I felt that. I felt that in my soul. I felt that in my soul, Selena. I've never related to her more than in that moment. Shout out to Autumn. Made it to the T. You look beautiful. You both look beautiful. Thank you. We appreciate that, Autumn. I hope you're feeling well. We know Autumn is pregnant with twins. So she is really, really doing the most. She is creating the future T-Tribe.
Oh, yeah.
So shout out to Autumn. We have a lot of T-Tribe babies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We have Renee saying, Selena and Charlie Puth, please no, JBBS. Selena and Charlie Puth, I have been seeing people are kind of considering them maybe getting back together because he posted about her song on his Instagram story. I don't think she would do that because he definitely tried to use their month-long fling as to try and get him more clout. And he still recently sang about it in one of his songs. People thought he was singing about her.
Oh.
So I don't think that that's ever going to be
a
thing.
And
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We also have Marissa. I'm not going to lie. The energy the T-Tribe has makes me feel so happy, especially when we have a gloomy day. Love it. Thank you, T-Tribe, for positive vibes. Yes, this is why we love the T-Tribe. And on top of being positive, amazing people, they're also gorgeous. So
yeah, and that's actually the real tea is y'all be looking good AF.
I see that in the Instagram stories when you guys are tagging us on Twitter. So
go on your little profile.
Please keep that up because we love seeing you guys.
Yes.
Okay, I think it's time to pour it up. Let's get to the tea.
Wait.
Let's do it. What?
Can
I want you to do this real quick before we get into
While
everything.
I pour the tea, I do want to send my condolences to John Witherspoon, who passed away last night. For those of you guys that might not recognize the name, he was the voice of Granddad on the Boondocks. He was Pops on the Wayans Brothers. For those of you 90s babies, America Online. But, you know, he did pass away, and I did want to bring that up because he was a huge part of my life, even though we have never met, and I hope to impact people, even if I've never meet them, the same way that he did for me.
Absolutely. So, I love that. So let's cheers.
Rest in paradise to a king.
Absolutely. Cheers to that.
Oh, Maz, it's hot. My bad, girl.
It actually
it's hot. I played an extra level of Donkey Kong this morning, so she sat on the thing a little long time. I'm sorry.
I don't mean to go from serious to giggling, but that really surprised me.
It's hot. I'm sorry.
But honestly, it's so good.
It is good. It's just hot.
Yes. I love all of the condolences in the chat. Thank you, guys. Okay, we're going to kick it off talking about Shane Dawson because the conspiracy palette has been revealed. Finally, it only took 5-hour-long episodes to get a look at the freaking thing. Shout out to Courtney. He took one again for the team.
I did watch last
it. I think it's because he just doesn't want to hear me be upset at the fact that Shane Dawson once again put out another episode with absolutely zero tea.
I wanted to be able to walk in here and say, well, they teased James. And they didn't.
They did
and it's like I told you in the office. I think that I think it's smart for them to hold all of that to the end, looking at it from a business point, because you don't want any drama surrounding Shane's first big release.
Yeah,
you know
absolutely.
I get it. It just doesn't make us any less thirsty.
I totally respect it. I totally understand it. But still, as just a viewer, I'm annoyed, but I get it. The palette does look really cool. There's a big palette, a mini palette. Of course, you can do bundles. There's lipsticks, lip glosses.
Yes.
We've kind of been seeing Shane work on his signature shades, and now we finally got to see it all. The packaging looks great.
It looks great, Madison. Would you get it?
Okay, see, I knew you were going to ask me this, and I feel like people are going to be mad. But
don't be mad. Be honest.
In my defense, I normally don't really spend my money on multiple palettes. I'm more of a skincare girl because I'm like, if what's going on underneath the makeup isn't looking right, no matter what you put on your face, it's not going to look good. These colors are kind of all over the place for me. I'm much, you know what my makeup looks like.
Yeah, I do.
I'm much more of a neutral girl. So I think this looks really fun and amazing. I probably wouldn't buy it, but if someone was like, hey, do you want to try it out for a night? I would, of course, have fun with it. But I probably would not.
Let me ask you one last thing. Okay, so the controversy, right? Conspiracy palette, kind of wild on the color for you.
It's bright yellows, bright pinks.
I know
you
that's
guys,
not
if you have not seen our drunk makeup video, you should see when Courtney literally made me look like Euphoria.
Yes.
Oh my God.
I feel like the mini controversy one.
Our Kylie video, our Kylie birthday collection. We weren't drunk for that.
Girl,
actually, that was actually sober. I forgot that we did that makeup look completely sober.
I was like, oh yes, girl, get into the art of it all.
Man,
I feel like the mini controversy one is more neutral. Would you be more interested in that?
I would definitely do the mini one.
Are you a gloss girl?
I would do the mini. Sometimes I really liked my Anastasia lipsticks, which is what I wear every single day because everyone always asks me, what about Kylie? What about Kylie? Kylie doesn't get my coin. Only Chloe does with Good American Jeans. But I would try that. I would be into giving it a go. I know Jeffree Star's products are supposed to be amazing, so knowing that Jeffree Star is behind it makes me more apt to spend my money on it.
Yeah, for me personally, I love the palette. I suck at makeup, although that doesn't stop me from putting some on because my mug was beat yesterday.
Yes.
But I don't know if I would buy the palettes over the book bag.
Yeah.
Or
I feel like
the
you're
hoodie.
more of a merch girl.
I'm a merch.
Yeah.
So if
we keep it family friendly as much as we
that's
can.
why I wanted to whisper.
You know?
I would prefer. I see myself getting the book bag.
Yeah, I like the little pig bag.
Madison, who knows? Because when that restock comes, that restock probably gonna come right before Thanksgiving.
You were really into the liquid Kylie highlighter. Remember?
Yeah.
That was fun.
And I wore her yesterday.
Exactly. So the potential's there.
The potential's there.
The potential's there. Okay, we're gonna move on. We're just gonna get into this really quick, mainly because I just want to see Courtney's reaction. So Lindsay Lohan's dad spoke to In Touch Weekly, and he gave his theory as to why his daughter's spinoff Lohan Beach Club only had one season on MTV and didn't last any longer. And he blames not his daughter for her erratic behavior, but the Greek mafia.
Madison.
Talk about deflection of responsibility. Oh, no. It wasn't Lindsay. It was the Greek mafia because, some of her partners were in there and the beach club were connected to the mafia and the mafia wasn't getting their money. He couldn't really explain how the Greek mafia brought it down, but that's what he's claiming.
I'm going to tell you right now what brought the club down. The fact that her show was not done the way it should have been done, and then the aftermath. We didn't even get a reunion show.
That's because it was that bad.
The show should have been, you guys, for those of y'all that have not seen Lohan Beach Club, I feel like the show should have been like a promotional tool to promote the club.
It had Vanderpump Rules material.
Yeah.
Vanderpump fans, where are you at? It had that potential.
It literally did. Good cast. You had Mike. I don't understand. It all just went wrong. And now Lindsay Lohan's dad, if you cannot tell us what the mafia is doing, then you need to shut your lips.
I was trying to keep rereading what he was trying to say, and he just was not getting there. He just came the Greek mafia and her partners, and she wasn't getting her money, and I was like, but how exactly did they shut it down?
What did they do?
How did the Greek mafia overpower MTV? I'm just very concerned about that and confused. And we all know. I love learning about the mafia. I think in a previous life, I was a mafia princess.
Hoops on deck.
Still hope to be one in this life. Fingers crossed. I'm just saying, he did not explain it how it happened.
Lindsay is trying to rebuild her image still. And
She's
flopping
working
at it,
on
but he's
it.
making it worse.
He's making it way worse. Okay, let's move on and talk about Lizzo. She has now passed Cardi B for the best-selling album by a female rap artist in 2019. So according to chart data, the best-selling albums by female rap artists of this year are now 1 Lizzo, 2 Cardi B, 3 Nicki Minaj, 4 Megan Thee Stallion, and 5 City Girls.
Okay,
I didn't realize City Girls was so popular, to be honest.
Girl.
I thought when the one went to jail, it was kind of like
look at
a
it
rap,
this way.
but it's not.
It's not that many
That's true.
that are making moves,
That's
and
true.
Act Up was a movement
That's
during the
true.
summer. My question is, and once again, I have to preface this for new viewers. I love Lizzo. I've loved Lizzo since before y'all even knew Lizzo existed. But
I can attest to that. It is true.
Is she a rapper? That's my question of the day.
I guess technically, but I feel like she's kind of more of like a little bit of both because she is also a really talented singer.
Absolutely.
Like she has an amazing voice, and I feel like her music incorporates both elements with her flute. Love a good flute moment. Love that. Were you not sure what I was doing with that?
You playing the flute to the side, sis. You're not Squidward with a clarinet.
I know. I was thinking of the recorders when you're in school.
Yeah.
Hot cross buns. Okay. Sorry. Take it back. Rewind. Let's pretend that didn't happen. This is live, as you guys can see. The flute. She has a good flute moment, but I don't know necessarily about.
I'm gonna say this.
I don't know if I would even compare Lizzo to Cardi B and Nicki Minaj.
I would not at all.
You know what I'm saying?
For me, I feel like this. If y'all say Lizzo is a rapper, then Fergie's a rapper. Fergalicious not no rap. Every time I turn around, I was looking at me up and down, looking at my, like that's a rap to me. That's bars.
It was definitely a hit for sure.
That if Truth Hurts is a rap song, Fergalicious is a rap song.
So can someone give Fergie the props she deserves?
Put Fergie somewhere on this list. I'm sure Duchess or whatever the album was called did well.
When was that? Like in 2012? I don't even know.
Fergie, we got you still. To me, I really feel like that. If Lizzo's a rapper, then Fergie's also a rapper, and shout out to her for breaking records because she keeps begging people for streams. So
Yeah.
I had to take a step back because I was upset that she was begging for streams, but
I think we also have like a little animosity because of the whole Ariana collab, and we felt like the Ariana Good as Hell collab was just a ploy to try to again secure a #1 spot instead of really focusing on the art and the music.
Exactly. But I had to look at it this way. For example, Madison, so Taylor doesn't say all the time, listen to my song. She has Taylor Nation. Lizzo doesn't have like Lesbian Nation.
Right.
So like how else is she supposed to tell people to listen to her stuff? So that's the stance I take. For me personally, I don't consider Lizzo a rapper, but that's not an insult to me.
No,
and I don't
absolutely
mean it in that
not.
way.
Absolutely not. I mean, she's definitely working her way up. I feel like she's really on the come up, and I feel like this kind of just secures that 2019 has been her year.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It'll be interesting when the Grammys come around because I know they've been not sure what to do with Lizzo's music because it has been out for so long.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see if she kind of gets recognition there.
She will. She will. They said her stuff is eligible. Truth Hurts and all that is eligible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is wild. They're really bending over backwards to make sure that Lizzo gets the props she deserves.
I'm going to say this, Madison. After Nicki Minaj and Ariana came out and exposed the Grammy producers for the mess that they pulled,
they're like, we're just going to listen to what everyone wants.
I'll guarantee you Lizzo will walk out that building this upcoming spring with a Grammy because it's already been proven that the Grammys, according to these women, they disrespect black women, to put it nicely.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So I bet you, Lizzo, girl, you take your food up there, you get your Grammy, and you come right on home.
And bring your juice up there, too.
I'm glad the women speak out.
No, absolutely. You guys, they are working on the mics. I can see everyone working around. I see you guys talking in the chat. Mike. Dave is working on it. Leo's working on it. They got it. They see the cries.
Shout out to India.
I know. Yes, we see you. Okay, let's move on and get into this fight about Danielle Bergoli.
Come on, Rats.
And Lil Vicky. How is Lil Vicky famous? Also from Dr. Phil? Or from something similar?
She's famous for appropriating black stereotypes. That's what she's famous for.
Okay, but how did she come on the scene?
By putting on colored wigs and screaming like she is from a certain community.
Okay,
so that's why, get the brands. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, they definitely are competing, I would say. Definitely on the same wavelength. They've had some issues in the past. Like, I remember this was a while ago, we're at a mall in somewhere, in the valley somewhere, and they were having a yelling match. Well, now things have definitely escalated. There's this video that's going around on Twitter of Danielle Bergoli and Lil Vicky physically fighting. Is that her name?
It's Whoa Vicky.
Oh, Whoa Vicky.
Lil Vicky.
I thought her name was Lil Vicky. Whoa Vicky.
Lil Vicky.
Does that make it? Question: is Whoa Vicky any better than Lil Vicky? I think she should adopt what
I think
I'm
of
saying.
like Icky Vicky, like Fairly Odd
Icky Vicky. You guys, sorry, it's Whoa Vicky, okay? I see everyone saying, it's Whoa Vicky. Courtney, correct
Imagine us carrying that much. I just wanted them to not.
Okay, let's pay attention to the fight. They're really, really going at it, and Danielle Bergoli is getting her tush kicked.
Sure is.
Her tush literally kicked when her whole brand is based on
Cash me outside. How about that?
Cash me outside.
Now, she ain't say nothing about inside.
That's right.
She ain't say nothing about inside. You might get your neck snapped inside, sis.
Inside's not her strength. You know what I mean?
Clearly.
We have Karen saying the security guards are like, WTF. I honestly think the security guards are probably processing as, is this fake? Is this real? Also, how is this even happening in the studio right now?
I have a very important question for both you, Madison Hill, and the T-Tribe.
I'm ready.
Let me look into
the Chris
Let me
cam.
look into the woe cam. Sorry.
Thank God. Thank God. No liquid had reached the lips yet.
I'm literally a jerk. Okay, so, y'all, why were grown men in this studio with these two little girls filming these two little girls fight? Can someone explain that to me?
And then they sent it to DJ Academic.
Why? Grown men. And these two little girls, they're not even 19 and 20 yet. Ain't even had no band or nothing like that. And y'all are grown men in this studio recording this and sending this out to people that's going to make trouble, clout, and attention for these girls.
Well,
Why?
right. And your theory was that they were probably doing this to try and help both of their careers.
Yeah, and I mean, y'all already done got in through the gate. You got music. Like, go and do that and go.
Right. I mean, Danielle Bregoli has a multi-million-dollar songwriting contract, so I'm not even sure why she's acting up. I'm pretty sure she still has, like, probation things that she has to worry about, so I'm not sure why she's even getting in a physical fight that's now online. Whoa, Vicky, clearly I didn't even know her correct name, so where is she? What is she doing?
You said, whoa, who's that?
I literally. I know who she is. Like, I know her face. Obviously, you can't really see it very well in this video, but I know her face.
She's putting in that work.
Like I say, I remember her getting into a fight with Danielle Bregoli. She was with Lil Tay. Do you remember that girl? She was younger.
Oh,
she was like
the
9.
little Asian girl with the chains and all that. Yes.
And so, like, it was like, whoa, Vicky, Lil Tay versus Danielle Bregoli, and it was absurd.
And when that cultural appropriation conversation came out, Lil Tay went back to the playpen.
I'm just very curious as to why these teenagers are fighting. Like, why is that happening?
I'm gonna tell you right now, because Madison Hill. Whoo! I wish we had some bombs to drop real for what I'm about to say. Because Iggy Azalea would not give that little girl the time of day. That's why. That's why. Danielle's team said, okay, well, who's going to fight back? Who's going to give us the attention? Dummy Vicky over here.
Yeah, who needs it just as bad as Danielle Bregoli.
And because who is that? We didn't even know her name all the way.
I know.
So, like,
now, I do feel kind of bad about that.
Don't you feel bad? Because
I feel a little
you don't
bit.
need to know her name because
I knew it was Vicky.
what she's doing out in the world is not constructive. So you really don't need to know her name or give either of them attention.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Because that's what it's for.
Security was there, you guys. Security conveniently just took a little time to break it up, which is why we kind of feel like this might have been staged or at least definitely kind of, I guess, like not made happen, but had people instigate the situation. You know what I mean? By kind of put them in the same place at the same time.
Why were they in the studio?
Probably whisper in their individual ears, and then obviously had a fight ensue, which is why security took a little bit of time to pull them off. But I mean, people were there. Their moms weren't there. I think Danielle Bregoli's mom is like living off of what Danielle Bregoli gives her.
And that's, to me, the only positive out of the entire situation was the fact that that girl sat up there and embarrassed her mom on that television program. However, she does get to basically retire for the rest of her life. And from my point of view, I imagine her mom is like, well, girl, snap.
You know what, Mom Tribe, just keep doing you. We don't need any more Danielle Bergolis in this world.
And honestly, Madison, if I were a parent, I would not want, and this is just my opinion, I would not want my daughter, no matter how old she is, 14, 15, whatever, to be around all these men like that in the studio and I'm not there.
Yeah.
That was kind of like my biggest thing, was like, where are y'all's parents?
No, I think that a lot. I think that a lot,
right?
Especially, I don't even want to bring this up because I'll get really upset, but after watching the R. Kelly documentary, or the docuseries on Lifetime,
get into it.
The amount of just parents who were jaded and blindsided by this guy, and I know that he definitely schmoozed them and got them to trust him, like it wasn't necessarily their fault, but it is mind-boggling to me that in today's day and age, parents are okay doing that, just with all the examples that we have.
Yes, ma'am.
That shows shit can happen and bad stuff can happen. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to curse, but it's serious. Like, it is really mind-boggling.
And Rebecca is saying, oh my God, where's Dr. Phil? I am praying on this table that Dr. Phil don't find out about this and don't call these two women in.
Please
to
don't.
Get more
Please,
coins
please,
off of
please, please don't. Let's let Dr. Phil keep trying to do what he does. Pretend to be a doctor.
What? Well,
I'm just kidding.
Spill that tea,
I'm just
Madison.
kidding. Okay, let's move on and talk about Halsey. It is not Tequila Tuesday.
Brandy,
that was yesterday.
It's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
It's hump day, sis.
And we cannot do Wine Wednesday, you guys, because then our bosses will start to think we have a drinking problem.
Yeah.
I want to, but we can't.
They
Okay,
would
let's talk about Halsey real quick.
Okay.
So Ellen tricked her into confirming her relationship with Evan Peters, American Horror Story people. This is, your guy, your main go-to.
And I like them together.
I like them together. I think it's really cute, too, because there were old tweets of Halsey's from, 2012 when she first started watching American Horror Story, and she's like, Evan Peters is so hot. I have a crush on Evan Peters. And now she manifested it into a relationship.
Look how you did that, Halsey.
Okay, so that just tells me, he was in a relationship with Emma Roberts at the time. She still put it out there. Maybe I shouldn't let Alexis Red kill my love for Noah Centineo. I just need to still put it out there.
Listen.
Halsey, I'm taking a note. I'm taking notes.
Alexis Ren, walk away. You walk
I'm right here.
Center stage.
That's right.
Never a woman
and
in the
I will
wings.
wear a mask at the masquerade ball. Never.
Never
a woman in the wings. Absolutely. That's what I need on my shirt.
You have a career.
Never. Okay, so Ellen kind of tricked her into doing this. She you know how Ellen scares people?
Yes.
So Ellen asked her a question. She was like, oh, so you and your boyfriend went to Halloween. And so then someone jumped up, scared her, and Halsey screamed. And then she was like, yeah, my boyfriend. And then she was like,
Gotcha.
I don't know what I'm more scared about.
Got him.
That the fact you just terrified me, or the fact I'm talking about my boyfriend on national television.
I love that.
And Ellen was like, that's what we call a 1-2 punch. Like, I feel like Ellen normally keeps it pretty, like, PC, copacetic. But sometimes she has some, Maddison and Courtney tendencies.
And
you
I
know
love
what
that.
I mean? I appreciate it.
Come on, who knows what Ellen might get us to review?
I would prefer not. You know, if someone scared me, I would literally reveal everything. Like, I would just be like, this one's in my bag. You guys know I hate being scared. I hate scary things. And I would literally divulge way too much information to Ellen. I already know. I already
the tea would
know.
be all over her little set.
It really would.
Shout out to
Ellen. It really
Ellen.
would. Shout out to Ellen. The Daily Bubble said, I also vote for Weed Wednesday. You guys are talking about Weed Wednesday. You guys.
We cannot have a THC-filled show. Now, come on now. We are professional.
I, first of all, just got on board with CBD gummies, okay? I can't get into Weed Wednesday just now. And trust me. Courtney knows because I talked to him about it.
Yes.
I have a really hard time sleeping, and I just have come on to the fact that CBD gummies are okay to take.
They're helpful.
I know
Even
they're
in my
helpful.
hometown at the gas station, they're like, there's like a sticker on my old gas station that's like, start your CBD journey. I said, oh, Mom, we've made it home.
The first time I went to a dispensary here in LA, and it was like the MedMen, so it's the Apple store
Oh,
of
Madison.
No,
you didn't go.
Yes, but they take your driver's license to put in your information, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, so where does this go? And they're like, well, we just need this saved for like next time you come in.
Yeah.
I was like, great, now everyone's gonna know that I was trying to buy CBD gummies, and they're gonna think I was buying weed.
Where it's
and blah, blah,
perfectly
blah.
legal.
It is. You guys, I'm just very uptight.
Friendly reminder, we are here in Los Angeles.
We are, exactly. Okay, let's move on and talk about our good sis Taylor Swift.
Okay.
She is going to receive the Artist of the Decade award.
Deserved. Deserved.
At the AMAs. So she's won 23 AMAs. She has 5 nominations this year. So she's obviously the highest winning artist of this decade. The only other person to beat her is Michael Jackson, and he has 24 awards. So if she wins 1 or 2 this year, she's the most winning artist.
Well, what they gonna say about her then?
I don't know. I don't know how people are gonna shade her then.
What y'all gonna say? Why y'all can't?
People who hate Taylor Swift, I want to know.
Yeah.
Like, does it annoy you that she is so successful?
For some people,
it does.
Oh God, it bothers
That makes it even worse. It does. It makes it even worse.
And it's liking Taylor Swift is like one thing, but when you truly believe in her songwriting ability, she's like one of the best songwriters of our generation. I believe, in my opinion. It's like, how can you discount her?
No, you can't.
You don't have to like her voice or her technique, but that girl can write a song and
knows how to sell it.
Yes.
That's the thing. She can write it, but she also knows how to sell it.
Name me an artist 10 years ago that could say, okay, girl, me and Stella McCartney is coming out with some little $70 t-shirts. Y'all gonna cop or not?
No,
and the little t-shirts sell out. Just a little Stella McCartney with a little cat face on it.
I can't. I honestly cannot name another artist who could sell a cat shirt.
Nope.
Because I will spend my money on a lot, but not on a cat shirt.
Not no Stella McCartney.
But I love Taylor Swift, so I'm excited. She definitely deserves it, and I'm looking forward to the AMAs to see who comes out on top with all of that. Speaking of someone else who's highly nominated this year, Ariana Grande.
Shout out
we finally got a little preview of her song with Normani and Nicki Minaj, as well as the whole Charlie's Angels album. People are really excited about this collab in particular. I know you're excited.
I'm excited.
That Cash Doll is appearing
Cash
on there.
Doll is on it. It's like Cash Doll, Kim Petras, and 2 other artists. I don't remember. Please don't be upset.
There's like 4 on that song.
It's 4 of them. But get into that particular song. I think it's called like Girls All Around the World. That's a hit.
But the Ariana, Nicki, and Normani song is called Bad to You. It sounds like a hit already. I personally feel like it already kind of sounds better than the Angel song with Ari, Miley, and Lana.
I think that a lot of the album sounds probably a lot better.
I was like, why was that the choice single? And I get it because it's like Ariana, Miley, Lana Del Rey, like, whoa, 3 powerhouse.
Such like a random collab.
BA women. Random, but also awesome. It just didn't hit it for me.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about the other songs on the album, especially this one.
Even though I know we're not going to get a video for that collab, I wish almost that we would have not gotten the Don't Call Me Angel. And then I wish that first single would have been the Kim Petras song, and then we could have gotten a video for the Nicki, Normani, and Ariana.
I would have loved to see Normani and Ariana kind of like do some choreo, and then Nicki just like bust through and just like kill it. Like I feel like kind of like the veteran of the situation. It could have been a really amazing moment. I know they obviously invested into Miley and everyone else, but You know, I don't know. I don't
Wesley
know if you guys
said exactly
like it.
how I feel.
Don't call me aged like milk.
Sure. And Wesley, you're right.
And aged milk is not good.
No, it's not.
It is sour.
It's very chunky.
It is. And it's not even cottage cheese yet, because that I could get on board with. Not even cottage cheese yet.
Silly.
I love you guys saying everything that has Nikki turns to gold.
I agree.
Yes, you guys are loving it. Definitely take some time. It's a good preview, too. It's like a good 30 seconds. Normally, when we get a preview, it's like 5 seconds on an Instagram.
Yeah.
Like, this is a really good preview. We play it for you, but we can only play 5 seconds. And honestly, that's not enough to get into it. So
listen to that.
Go do that after this. Okay, let's get into...
Jenner tea time! Hello to everyone in your office.
I love it. The first thing we're talking about is Sofia Richie. She is getting a ton of backlash because she posted a very insensitive Instagram.
What'd she say?
So she posted a picture of herself, and she has a messy bun, and she captioned it saying, Santa Ana wins messy bun, which is really insensitive because if you guys haven't been watching the news,
the town is burning
California is literally burning up.
She isn't. Okay, let me not call her an idiot, but she
I'm
is
just
so
like,
less than smart.
Can you be any more tone deaf? Like, people are losing homes, lives, memories, everything. And she's up here talking about how the winds are just helping her with her messy bun.
I wonder, Madison,
Oy.
when you become rich and you have a certain level of celebrity, do you really become that truthfully and honestly out of touch?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm honestly kind of starting to think that. Or maybe you're just so focused on
Yourself.
your day-to-day, you're not watching.
Santa Ana wins.
I don't even know how to excuse this. Like, I want to be able to defend Sofia Richie here in a sense, just because I feel like she always gets the short end of the stick, but I'm just like, girl, you are showing your age with this one. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are showing that you are a 21-year-old, only worried about yourself. Like, it just is not a good look. And she's left it up. Like, it's been up. And she was getting such backlash, and it still just didn't change the caption, didn't disable the comments, just still living her messy bun life.
Madison, Bruna is mad funny because I didn't think anyone else caught that was funny. She made an insensitive post, and then you were like, the post was her, making it sound like she was the insensitive.
Oh, sorry.
I was like, Madison is funny.
I'm just like, it's wild. It is wild to me. It is honestly
And to
wild.
be so out of touch. You get what I'm saying? You're supposed to be the person that's an influencer, so you're supposed to be the most in touch.
Maybe when you get more money in your bank account, the takeaway is you lose brain cells.
Maybe.
So it's like, you
Is
know
it
how
worth it?
I always say, like, God didn't bless me with both? It's like God can't bless you with money and brains. So he gives you money, so you got to take away some of those brain cells.
I mean,
honestly,
that
potentially.
sucks for her.
I feel,
She
like
should
I
change
said,
the caption, right? Can't she just go and change the caption?
change the caption, disable the comments, maybe just like, just say like messy bun day, messy bun, whatever. You can't say messy bun Monday because it's been a couple days.
Change it.
That's what I'm saying. But she hasn't. It's just still there.
She said,
it's still there.
Kim said, no. Snatch the phone. Controversy is controversy. Now, you want this brand deal or not?
Mama
Imagine
Chris
that.
said, we're going to make this work. Speaking of Mama Chris, let's
I
get
like
into her. So the first thing, we have a couple Mama Chris updates for you guys. Normally she's creating the tea, but today she is it.
We're in the Chris corner.
We are in the Chris corner, so the Chris cam is back.
Okay.
Say hello.
Hi, Chris Cam.
So you guys know there's this lawsuit going on, Blac Chyna versus the Kardashian-Jenners, and it has been going on since confirmed 2017. Okay? So everything with this lawsuit is China is suing them over claims of assault, battery, domestic violence, defamation, and interference with prospective economic relations, which obviously that's in regards to the Rob and China show.
Yeah.
She thinks they purposely had it canceled, all of that good stuff. Well, now Mama Chris is firing back. We thought Blac Chyna might come out on top. I don't think so anymore. Mama Chris's legal team is burying her. Basically, they have given her all of these things she has to do. So she has to turn over all the texts and emails between her and Rob since December of 2016. Okay?
Yikes.
Then she has to describe every occasion she's been arrested or publicly accused of assault, battery, or other physical acts of violence.
That's the hairdresser thing, right?
Right? That would be all of that, the things with the knife, all of these things, but it's from 2008 until today. So China's early years, even pre-Rob, she has to turn that over. She also has to turn over all of her financial records because the ones that she originally gave had some things redacted, so some things removed. So she didn't really tell all of her like endorsement deals and all of these things because she's clearly trying to claim, they had a hit in her finances, but she's like, no, we need to see everything. It's just really, really wild, and it's a lot.
I think that she's still going through with it, right?
Yeah.
So there ain't nothing to hide.
No,
right?
That's how I feel. I mean, they both sides are not giving up, which is wild to me because I feel like at this point, if things are copacetic, you know, China and Rob finally aren't fighting over custody.
Yeah.
Like, they have a good custody agreement. Everything's okay. I feel like both sides are wealthy. Both sides are rich. Why don't you guys just say agree to disagree and end it? But neither side is letting this go. And this proves that Mama Chris thinks that they can win because she's really going for it with all these requests.
China said, I'll give y'all over a decade of receipts. So China might think she can win too.
But I also think the problem here is with all of those texts and emails is China was also very, allegedly, abusive towards Rob.
Okay.
You know, physically, we did hear some, you know, claims. And then, of course, verbally and emotionally. So I feel like it's not going to help her case to have all of these things exposed. And we know that once things are on public record, anyone can pull them. So there could be some pretty damning things in these texts and emails that come forward.
But the slapation and the beating up Rob, that's alleged, right?
That's alleged. But
Madison.
The whole, if you guys remember, there were claims too that she like choked him with an iPhone cord. There's a lot.
How can you prove that in a text message? Like if China texts, that's why I choke you again. Like you know what I mean?
Or if she says something like that, if she's like,
do that, Madison.
But when she's angry, now she's smart.
Yeah.
Now we have Angela White. We have a businesswoman. We have a reality star. We have a lash queen. We have that now. But 2016, Black China is not who she is now.
Do you think that 2016, if she were really as ridiculous and crazy and violent as she's being painted out to be, do you think that E would have given her her own show? To me, I would look at it as she's a liability. See, right?
but because her and Rob are engaged and having a child, I feel like they thought, gold mine.
Yeah.
We're gonna finally have our crazy couple, because E doesn't really have a bad girls club.
No.
They don't really have anything like that. Flavor of Love, as we were talking about earlier, like
Flavor.
They don't really have anything that kind of brought that element of crazy. And so I think they were really hoping, Rob and China can be it.
Are you texting all the girls? Yes or no?
But then she was almost too absurd that they were like, we don't know what to do with this. And also, is this towing a line? And the Jenners are one of our biggest. Biggest cash money.
I want them emails to come out. I want them emails and text messages. Yeah, because I mean, if there's something in there that's interesting about the Jenners, I'm nosy and I want to know.
It'll be in there.
What was you talking about?
That could also be, her spilling tea about the family. I heard your mom's doing this. I heard your sisters are doing this. I mean, all of that is on the table once these come out. So maybe Black China needs to call Young Sweet Ro.
I'm going to say this, and the girls are going to be upset. There's one commenter that I know that's going to be upset, and I'm going to wait for her comment today. Girl, I know Jordan is just sitting back like, if only they had my phone. If only they had my email.
It's true, though.
I imagine, not saying that Jordan is petty in that way, but in my mind, I imagine her sitting on like a real expensive fur couch, white fur even, because it's not going to get dirty.
A fur pelt.
Yeah, and she's just like laying, let me think of a workout video idea. They're okay. Like, I'm looking out her big glass window of the hills, and she's like, they're all right. Flips her ponytail.
I'm dying.
I can just imagine.
It's possible. Shout out to Cheyenne. She said Kim became a lawyer, said that the next spin-off show will be her fighting all the family's legal problems. Honestly, probably. I do think this is speculation, not confirmation, just from things I've seen, that Kim's also going to do a spin-off when she is officially a lawyer, of her going and trying to help people
legally
and get people
Kardashian.
off. Yeah, it's coming. I remember seeing on Twitter something how she was taking a selfie with inmates at one of the prisons she visited. Which
Kim's cases with 2 Ks.
Which, I feel like that's another kind of tone-deaf thing, but whatever.
Taking selfies with the inmates.
I mean,
Kim, stop taking selfies with the inmates. They're in prison.
That makes me just feel a little uncomfortable for some reason. I'm just like, all right,
Kim K, the lawyeress.
Taking selfies.
Woo! I couldn't imagine her in no Big Little Lies.
Kim, your sister's going to jail. I did want to shout out Katya. She said, y'all, can I get my shout out? LOL. Love y'all. Been watching you guys for a couple months now. Y'all kill it every time.
Thank you.
Our P.O. box. She's going to send some tequila directly from Mexico. We'll get that for you because we do have a P.O. box. So we will get that, and we would we welcome all gifts.
I love tequila.
Both libations and non-libations. We welcome them all. Just don't please send any rats in the mail or mice. because I will lose my ish. Okay, let's talk about, sorry, that picture's really scarring me about the Starbucks cup. Let's talk about Kylie and Travis, you guys. There's a new report from E! News. Kylie and Travis, or Kylie specifically, has no plans to reconcile with Travis anytime soon. The source said, quote, Kylie is very happy doing what she's doing. She doesn't have a grand plan as to whether she will get together with Travis Scott or not, which I feel like this is just kind of hammering home yesterday what we talked about. We thought they were really on the come up. This was, you know, they were back together. This was going to be short-lived, and I feel like the Drake story happened, and now things have imploded.
There's something's going on with Miss Rowe.
You think?
And all of her tweets. Because I know if you
in all of her tweets.
The T-Tribe members was tagging me in something. I didn't read it all the way, but it was saying something like, and even in the chat they're saying, Young Sweet Rowe was hanging out with Travis in French Montana. Now, was she, y'all?
I see Odie. The following 3 days ago, Kylie took a pic with French Montana, giving Rowe the middle finger, French caption it, Young Weepa. I also saw an Instagram story. This was probably about a week ago on Young Sweet Rowe, and she blacked out somebody who was there. Like, she put the marker over it.
Interesting.
So maybe she has something to do with it, but then my thing is, if she wanted to continue a relationship with Travis, I don't know why she would have posted those Instagram stories and spoke out and accused the Kardashian-Jenners of blacklisting her from making a living. Like, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, like, Travis and Kylie are always going to be involved with one another. So why would she try to come for them if she wants to be in Travis's life in the future?
Maybe heavy speculation. Maybe they doing something to her. And she's like
the Kardashian-Jenners?
And she like, don't play with me.
She
said, I ain't Jordan, I ain't scared.
I would be shocked if French Montana got mixed up in this because he's a
nice guy.
He's been loyal.
Yeah.
He has been very, very loyal to the Kardashian-Jenners. So if French Montana is getting involved in Young Sweet Rowe, I hope he's ready to cut ties because that's exactly what will happen.
I'm going to say this. Young Sweet Rowe, your timer has not started yet, but you need to tell us something before we don't care. You get what I'm saying? Like, her 15 minutes is not out. It hasn't even started counting down yet. You got until about Christmas.
She almost made me hit play when she posted those Instagram stories. I was like, but I refrained.
How about this? Now, Young Sweet Rowe, can y'all make sure this gets to her? Hi, Young Sweet. Can you, on the day that the Kardashian-Jenners drop the Christmas card, that's when you need to come out with your hottest tea.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
You really you trying to be moving and shaking and get you a bag. That day is the day. I don't care if it's a surprise drop. I don't care where in the world you are. I don't care if you're in class. Stop the presentation, head on out into the hallway, and drop that bomb on that Instagram story, whatever it is. Whether you got a secret selfie with Jordan or whatever it is in your back pocket, pull it out because we ready for that day.
I mean,
I am.
Just
out of curiosity.
Speculation, not confirmation, of course.
French is following her.
If she has been having relations with all of these people who are connected to the Kardashian-Jenners, she could have some really good texts, some really good receipts, some really good pictures.
Get her in the courtroom.
You know, I mean, if she really was in all of those places where Travis was, like, he had to have snuck off to see her at some point, right? Like, you don't have your side chick come and then not see them. Unless maybe part of the game is just knowing they're there and you don't. I don't know.
Madison, the number one question
Not into cheaters, so I don't know. But people who are, let me know, because I don't know how this works.
How can Kylie be okay with knowing that this girl is everywhere? That's the only thing I can't figure out.
I don't think she is okay with it, but I think she's trying to kind of play it cool, like, oh, this is rumor.
But she's there.
I know.
How do you, as Kylie, how do you be like, all right, I don't see nothing. She's in your backyard with your man. She is praying with your brother-in-law at the Sunday service. How does Kylie explain Young Sweet Rowe? Now, some people in the comments will say, well, Kylie was a side chick this whole time. Is Travis paying Young Sweet Rowe to play Women in the Wings and he's like paying off her tuition or something?
See, I don't think Travis Scott has money, but he doesn't have enough money to like pay off a side chick.
I think he does.
You think so?
Yes.
He has enough money to keep up appearances with Kylie and the Kardashian-Jenners and pay off a side chick.
All of them bundles that Kylie and Stormi done promoted when that Queen album came out, he has more than enough money to do that. I promise you that, Madison Hill. I promise you that. Oh, yes.
I did not think that.
If she's in school, he could pay her tuition for a semester or the rest of her college years, and she's good. She's good.
See, but then again, it brings me, I have to say, I'm like, so you're saying, you know, let's just say allegedly, Young Sweet Rowe, that your worth is just your college tuition. Like, I hate that.
I mean, Madison, after the school is over, girl, we don't even know what her name is. She could go right on into the office building.
I just don't like that. And it's like, oh, like, I'll pay to be quiet and be your side chick for this price. Like, I'm priceless. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
So I don't really like that. But $50 million, not enough. There's no way that Travis is paying her that much.
The only thing that, like I said, I can't get by is why and how Kylie is allowing this girl to be everywhere.
To fester, right.
Yeah.
Let's not forget, remember she showed up to Travis's birthday party. Again, we don't know how that happened because Kylie made the party. She made the guest list. Like, did this girl sneak in as French Montana's +1?
He's following her. They cool.
It's like we are literal detectives. I love this.
And now, as time goes on...
This is all speculation, not confirmation. We're just having fun with the two-drive.
As time goes on, are now they going to try to spin it as now she's dating French Montana while Travis is still with her on the side?
If it comes out that she's messing with French Montana, I will be shocked. I will be shocked. I will be shocked because then again, that's getting Khloe involved in Kylie's business.
Yeah.
Like, Khloe and Kylie, why is their drama always overlapping? It's not good.
Something in the buttermilk ain't clean with that young, sweet Kylie and Travis.
And Bruda says, question, how is Chris letting her be everywhere? And then I saw someone say earlier, too, someone was like, Travis signed a deal with the devil, Kris Jenner.
I think this young, sweet, she's getting something in exchange. She's being paid off to not spill.
But she said that she said that she has listened to them, but she's not. So I think she might have gotten a deal before, but now something must have happened that made her want to speak out. But now she's going back to being quiet, so I don't know.
Kylie done stepped out of line, and now she can too.
That's true.
Kylie, you better keep posting them pictures of Stormy. And let's keep it cute, because if you don't want it to spill out, girl, and you don't want us to spill it for the boys and girls and people of the world, girl, you better pay Miss Young Sweet.
Yeah.
Fill up that food cart so she can eat in the cafe or whatever she does.
She goes to school?
I just imagine that she's like in college. Like, I'm just like,
every time we say this, I'm like, what college does she go to? I'm so curious.
I'm just like saying, like,
Kylie needs to get with Drake. That's what Kat just said. Honestly, I think that is coming now. I honestly think we're gonna get a picture of Kylie and Drake holding hands at something. I feel it. I feel it. I don't know how I feel about that. And Sierra just said, Eskimo sisters, LOL, now I'm dying. Well, okay, and on that note, let's move on to the Selena news. I see you guys asking for it, begging for it. Here we go.
Let's go.
We're getting into it. If you guys have been waiting for the Selena news, go ahead and share. Let your people know.
Let the Selenators know and give us your finest crown in the chat.
Yes, and if your coworkers are watching, they had to minimize it for a second. Let them know the Selena news is here.
Put that little AirPod back.
Yes, so there's a new report from Hollywood Life. We're first going to talk about Selena, then we'll get into this Hailey thing.
Okay.
That Selena is open to dating, not necessarily focused on it, and she's not on the hunt, which I love the way that is described.
That's beautiful.
Selena's not going to be on any dating apps anytime soon, which I feel that. The source said that she feels empowered as a single woman. And she's not stressed about finding a man, which why would she? She's Selena Gomez.
Yeah,
I feel like she just has to be like, I'm ready. And people will be lining up. But we do have some information about what her list of qualifications is for her new man. Because just because you're not looking doesn't mean you don't have a list. And I can attest to that myself.
Of course.
So some of the qualities that she wants. First, the source said she wants a real and mature love, a partner she can connect with on every level, someone who isn't afraid to get really deep with her because when Selena loves, she goes all in. Which I feel like that's a very Taurus quality. Because we're like that too. Like with friendships, all relationships.
Oh my God, yeah.
It's like if I realize or decide that you're worth my time in any sort of situation, like I said, whether that be friendship or relationship, I'm all in and I expect the same in return.
And people sometimes confuse that with being too intense.
Right.
Does anyone ever care about you before?
Yeah, no, and it's not in like a weird way. I'm just saying.
Not, but
it's like,
it's definitely a certain kind of energy and it's a certain kind of way that I feel like Taurus people go
yeah,
about their relationships.
It's kind of like if I'm going to be loyal and, you know, give you my time because my time is very precious and I'm going to show you that, I expect that in return, which is why I feel like I'd rather have a smaller group, or like Selena's saying, you know, just kind of keep it not really searching for anything.
Intimate.
That way, you know, the right people are around you. And she can find the right guy from those people. She said she wants someone who is confident and secure with himself, but not cocky. There's a difference. Which I'm like, oh, would cocky be posting an Instagram and saying if this gets 20 million likes, I'll release my album before Christmas, and then, whoops, it doesn't get 20 million likes and we're still thirsting for it?
Well, sounds like
I'm
she
just gonna
wants the
check how many
opposite of
likes.
maybe a past love, maybe. She wants the opposite of that.
I know, weird. Convenient how that works, right?
Oh,
Okay. Also, the most important thing to her, though, out of all of these things is trust.
Okay.
And she wants total trust with her partner, which we know she basically admitted that Justin Bieber cheated on her, so we get that. And that her family and friends need to approve of this guy because they're most important, and she wants them to be cool with whoever she brings around.
Okay.
Also, Justin's post is at 10.9. So it has been 3 days since
Y'all,
he posted
can y'all
that.
please go like this man's photo so that he could stop starving y'all out?
But I would consider that cocky. You know what I mean? Like, that's a confident man, just knows who he is. He'll release it when it's ready, when he's done with it. A cocky man says, oh, I bet all my fans are going to be real. I don't know why I feel like I got to pull up my belt.
That voice
pull up my
I
pants.
live for.
Oh, they're going to be real into this. If you give me 20 million likes, I'll give it to you right now. And then silence. Crickets, awkward, embarrassing.
Girl, I did not double tap.
Yeah.
I said, well,
I...
you want to play games? Play with your cats. Sushi and tuna. Yeah.
You didn't share it on your Instagram story?
I did not.
Oh my God.
I did not. No, he did not go up there with the collage of beautiful T-Tribe members that shout us out. No, he did not. No.
10.9. Someone said how many likes? It's 10.9 million. So there's still a ways to go. And I also saw Lynn said Rob Pattinson. And I would be for that situation. I would be a little sad because you guys know he's my OG celeb crush. But I would give him up for Selena Gomez.
I don't know if I see them together.
I still am hoping for Niall Horan or
Me
someone
too.
who's just like not related at all. We know she has a lot of really close friends. So maybe, I know her friend Courtney Lopez just got married. Maybe one of like her husband's friends or something like that.
I see her as sort of
Someone
like
from church.
like dating like Lauren Conrad's husband is like a who is that? But he's like a good guy.
Right.
Like I want her in that kind of situation. You know what I mean? That could be good for her.
And for example, like he didn't even really watch The Hills ever. Like he knew who she was. He knew she was famous, but he was like,
He was
didn't
not-
really
he was,
know
like, not a fan
why.
of the show.
And I feel like
Yeah.
that's kind of what Selena's looking for, someone who's not invested in the celebrity life. Because she likes to pick and choose when she's invested in it. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Shout out to Dai DSL said, look at me now, because I won. Absolutely.
That.
And
Literally
then
that.
we have this post from Hailey Bieber. She put it on her Instagram story.
Oh, help me.
And we want you guys to let us know your thoughts. We have some theories about it. It's a tweet from someone named Dr. Thumma. And it reads, it's not personal. Some people will never have anything positive to say about you or to you. Hashtag release.
I'm gonna say this real
Hailey
quick.
posted it and said, amen.
You know why that relates to me?
Why?
Because, Madison, I realize that no matter what we say at this table, there will be some believers that still harass us online. And
Oh, true.
I realize it's not personal. Some
Yeah.
people will never have anything positive to say about us or to us.
Hashtag release.
Look how Hailey did that. Sis, now you know what? On this one day, I am with you on that.
Right. I agree. I feel like this is her way of trying to make peace with the Selenators.
Girl, bye.
And that, I mean, I feel like not necessarily with them, but maybe for herself.
It kind of feels like I see you and I get it.
Right. Or to me, it kind of is like, I know you're going to hate on me no matter what I do, so I just accept who I am and you guys can deal with it.
Me at the table.
That's what I feel
and that's
like.
exactly how I feel.
And I do understand where she's coming from, but at the same time, when we sit here at the table, we're doing our jobs and we're supposed to comment on people's
That's the
behavior.
confusion.
Hailey is not necessarily supposed to be trolling Selena Gomez and constantly giving us something to talk about.
Exactly. But
So-
I think she secretly loves the drama because what else would she be doing? Looking
That's
at
true.
looking at Justin. Looking
That
at
is true.
someone else.
That is true.
So I mean,
It was a more mature move on her part, I will say. I feel like she's definitely trying to kind of cool things off, make things chill.
she better because she don't want no negative publicity surrounding Justin when he dropped his music.
And I think that's probably part of it.
Yeah.
I think she's worried, especially because you guys, you know, the whole yummy, is it about Selena? Is it about Hailey? Like, that's already a narrative, and I feel like she's probably personally struggling, so she's trying to diffuse the situation. Unfortunately, I feel like she's done too much in the past to really ever diffuse it.
I think right now she looking at Justin and Justin's looking at that Instagram like, ooh. I think that Justin and his team and Hailey thought they were gonna get those 20 million likes very quickly. And
I think so too.
I think that post and the number of likes it's at as of this episode today, I think is very humbling. And I think that Hailey is sitting down and being like, hopefully as a wife,
Right.
I hope that she and Justin sat down and she was like, don't think that you can still get by, and that you can just do whatever you want and people are still going to be here for you, because that's not the case. We can see.
No, and I think he probably thought, also shout out to Autumn, she said Niall or Chris Evans definitely.
Chris Evans.
Yes, for Selena Gomez. He's admitted to having, or she's admitted that he's her celeb crush before. So it's definitely there. The potential's there. That was a while ago on Watch What Happens Live. This is like in 2015. But no, I agree. I don't know. I think Justin thought Selena put out those 2 songs about me. The hype is here. The Jelena hype is still there. Even if I disagree with it, even if it makes Hailey uncomfortable, the hype is now. And he thought, perfect, I'll kind of combat her in a way. And it's totally backfiring. Totally backfiring. And I don't know if he deletes it and just goes with when it's supposed to be released. If he goes ahead and releases it now, like, what does he do?
Madison.
I honestly don't know. And I feel like if I were Hailey, I would be cringing at the fact he posted that and it's not there yet. And I would be like, okay, backfire.
This is one of the moments where, you know how people say, well, Hailey took his phone. Girl, the one time you should have taken his phone.
I know.
Right?
Exactly. No, it's true. It's true. It's true. So I don't know where they go from here. Hopefully, Hailey will have a better handle on the situation.
She's taking care of him, right?
She is, but I'm saying as far as like the Selena situation, hopefully Hailey just. Oh my God. Are you okay?
It was too much, the clownery.
Clearly you feel like Hailey's never going to stop connecting herself to Selena Gomez. That's what I got from all of that.
Probably not. My esophagus said, I reject. So hopefully Hailey can just calm down, listen to Taylor Swift, log out, go to the desert.
I don't think she's going to be listening to Taylor Swift, although I agree. But
she should go to the desert, meditate, get some good skin oil, use her products, and then come back, get pregnant, divorce, move on with the bag, the baby, and the career.
Oh my God.
I feel like, to be honest, I feel like Hailey, down the line, not right now, I think when they do get divorced, in my mind, in my imagination, speculation, not confirmation, I think that she'll thrive.
Really?
I think she'll thrive, and I think that we'll get to see how likable she is down the line.
Half those earnings and just live her best life.
Oh, yes. On the beach, on the yacht.
On the yacht. All right, you guys. That is all the time we have. Thank you so much for tuning in on this hump day. We appreciate you. We love you. Please make sure you tune in to Daily Rewind later this afternoon. Pretty please. We'll need you. You guys know, whenever we bring up the Biebers, we need the T-Tribe in there hardcore. We will be back tomorrow, of course. I saw some people saying costumes, all these things. I mean, don't get like your hopes up like that much.
It ain't no Heidi Klum.
We're excited. Just know that we're excited about it, okay? I don't want people to think like we're gonna be coming in like completely transformed.
It's not gonna be no Project Runway moment.
That's not us,
No.
so don't think it is. You guys, in the meantime, make sure you're following us on Instagram, Twitter. Make sure you also give some love to Shambong Dave and Hit It Leo on Instagram too.
Boy.
They deserve it because they obviously made sure the show kept rolling and happening with the little issues that we had. So please show them some love.
Please.
You guys also message us. Show us that you're watching the tea, your merch, all of that good stuff.
Yeah.
We love seeing it. And we will see you tomorrow for Halloween.
Halloween. Get spooky. Ookie.
See, I'm bad at being scary.
Me
I
too.
hate it too.
I really tried to give the festive
I know,
moment.
I did too. It didn't work. We'll be here 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Don't be late. We'll see you then. Bye, guys.
Bye. Hit it, Leo.